Hello, this is Marvin Byer at Marble Ridge Farms. I know I showed you earlier about what the sheep did, this tree, but I've given an update on how much wood I sawed. It's not too much left. This is the hardest part. I made a few piles of brush here I need to pick up. Got a few other small chunks to pick up. After the animals were through here, it made sawing wood a lot easier. I did this in 3 gas tanks, I think it was. I mean, some of this was in the ground. It was wet or muddy, so I'm letting it dry. And this is what I have left. More brush. Here's all the little twigs or branches. This tree was nice and hollow. I cut some of this. I ran out of gas right here, but it's starting to pinch. It's a little, probably can't really see, shaking a little bit. I have a 16-inch saw. I cut that on both sides. But this tree, I have a 25-inch saw, and definitely going to be on both sides of this one. This tree probably was like 70 feet tall. It fell down last year or the year before, I don't remember. All blends together sometimes. But I'm gonna probably cut it right around here and let this go, because the other half of the tree fell down 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. And I was cutting the bottom of it. Well, there was some barbed wire in it. Well, you know what happens with barbed wire and chainsaw? It doesn't work too well. But I would say this diameter of this tree right here, it's probably 3 feet or so. Probably mostly is hollow like this. Squirrels got some little nuts in there. When I'm sawing this, man, this wood smells so good. I love the smell of hickory when it's burning too. It makes the fireplace smell good outside. In a couple of days, we'll be moving the animals over here in our lawn. It's supposed to get really hot, but back there, we've got some shade where we have them now. We have the wires way up here. It's pretty sun. Probably hard to see tell how pretty it is, but that's going to be a beautiful sunset. You can tell the animal's been here. I mean, normally I don't put the grass this short because it's not quite bare. I mean, it's bare there because there's leaves were there, and I moved around because there's branches there. But I put it short because it's so hard to see some of these branches that were underneath the ground, because the grass was like that. You kind of see, I kind of move a pile right here and see how the leaves are. It's probably all bare ground underneath there. But you can tell this is some thick, tall grass. Probably Friday or Saturday. I don't know if you can tell, but I planted a chestnut tree there and a chestnut tree over here. Supposed to get 2 of them so they can pollinate each other. There's another one. Once I get all our fence up, we'll be probably just having the sheep through here, since their poop is not as bad as cattle to step in. But it's definitely mean, so pretty this grass is. Animals just eat it like crazy. There's dandelions in there. They don't eat that flowery plant so much. But look at the orchard grass. It was not like this a couple years ago. Just having the animals in here for a couple years, and wow, it makes a big difference. They say it takes 3 years to make grass come alive. I would say yes, because when we first moved out here, it did not look like this at all. Most of the grass, I mean, this is all waist high or taller. This Kentucky bluegrass. The best grass that we had was this tall, and that was the best ground we have. It was probably like this. You know, it's not very well, as you can tell. I think that is birch tree soil, but I don't know. I'm not very good at my plants yet. We have a few Canadian thistles in here. I need to take them more too. Right over. You can tell where the animals like really dug down and deep last year, and look at this grass. Wish all my grass was this tall and thick, but it's not yet on the field. It's just kind of funny how different grasses look different at other places. This is like a wider grass here. And this was probably our thickest grass right here, because our second year, because this is where our dog pooped all the time. Behind our house. We ran them out, and it was winter time, and that's where it went. Didn't go very far. But it looks really good here. We're in, I would say, close to a drought. We haven't had rain in weeks. I have to go back when it looked, probably was the beginning of May, I would say. But we do have grass here. This is our shaded area. And hopefully next year, like I said, sheep will be in here and kids will play on their play swing, because I'm going to mow this area, or my wife, or my kids. Because I like mowing with animals, but at the same time, they don't make it even so you can play out here. Gotta keep kids happy too. And I'm so happy that they're, easy going that way. We have a water run from our house all the way out to the water tank. Here's our red raspberry patch. We planted those from my parents. Planted these back in 2015. Just 3 plants. And it exploded. I actually took the weed eater through there in 2020 and 2021. And if you don't be careful, it'll take over your whole yard. It's ready to come out here. I probably have to go through there, the weed eater, because I like to make paths so we can walk and get all the berries. But I don't do that till August, September. Hope everybody has a good day, and talk to you later. Bye.